Okay. So what I've realized more than anything in the time that I have put into my business and into the team and into everything else is it does not matter how much time I spend helping other people. It doesn't. It really doesn't. My time for you guys does not make you more successful. And I truly, truly know this because what I've really realized is, and I've been mulling this over a little bit, is this is an opportunity and an invitation, and what you do with it has nothing to do with me. I will continue to put out and share everything that I know that's working. And I'm actually going to, I'm testing something this week and I'm going to share with you guys some stuff that I'm going to give you guys once I know it works. I will give you guys everything I know that works. That's what I'll do. But like me putting my time in to like tweak your ads and like do things and this, it actually isn't going to make you more successful, believe it or not. And I know this. So what I want to do specifically is be able to really build my business as much as I can so that I can share with you guys what is working. That is far more valuable to you guys than me just answering questions. So the first thing I want to talk about tonight is getting your questions answered. And I made a comment about this in our chat. For those of you that are product buyers, we have a chat specifically for product buyers. And in that chat is mainly where I communicate quite a bit with people because those people generally are more committed, right? So I spend a lot of time in there. But I notice almost every other question could literally be Googled or YouTubed. Like actually. So even last night, because I'm looking to live stream from YouTube and Facebook at the same time, I know in the leadership chat, I could have asked, hey, anybody know how to live stream from YouTube to Facebook? Anybody know the steps? And I actually went to go do it. And then I was like, no, go Google it. Go YouTube it. I'm telling you, you guys, excuse me, unless it has to do with the ACE platform, everything can be Googled or YouTubed. And what this is going to do is it's actually going to make you a better entrepreneur. Because one thing that I've always done from the beginning is if I wanted to get something done, I just found a way to do it. So what I want to really talk about, like, see, there's 130 people in our group, and there's 11 people here, right? So that says, like, I know that people can't make it, but the thing is I could show up all day long every day, and some people just are never going to use it. And make sure you mute yourselves, you guys. And at the end of the day, this business is not me doing it for you. And that's actually really disempowering when I try and do like a lot for you. And I'm not saying I do everything for you, but I'm just saying that the whole point of what I'm trying to get to right off the bat before I get into all your lovely wins is your business is your responsibility. This is an opportunity where some people are making like $100,000 a month. Yeah, it's happening. It's real. Those are also the most independent people out there. So before you think of saving time to ask a question, see if you can get it answered yourself. And you know what's cool about that? Maybe you'll find an answer that somebody else hasn't found, and then you get to share that with the rest of us. So I would really love to see the chats and in the group in Abundance Unleashed kind of upgrade. I would love to see you guys. There's kind of the same people that post all the time in there, but I would love to see you guys not just posting like motivational stuff. Like that's like, we don't actually want to do too much of that because it gets people sidetracked and confused. But like, how about you share like the things that like you actually are finding are working? Find something new. Find something someone else hasn't found. And like, then that's when you become valuable. You don't become valuable by doing the same things other people are doing that's working. You become valuable by finding your own way. That's what you need to get to. And the way that you do that is you do your own research. You answer your own questions. You create a new path. You make a new way. And you do it on your own and you figure it out. That's going to make you the best entrepreneur in the world. I promise you. And I love you all. And now let's get into the wins. Okay, Danielle posted a new video ad. Impressed with myself. Pretty sure it's my new thing. Perfect. What do you mean pretty impressed with yourself? Pretty sure it's your new thing. Like, tell me what's your new thing? Like, you got a new kind of ad going out or what? Win 11,000 followers on Instagram. Almost died. So excited. Yeah, Kendra, that's amazing. Congratulations. Wonderful. I know that's a huge feat. I remember when I got to 11,000 or on my, that was a big number for me on my business page, which I don't use anymore, but it was like huge. I think 11,000 was like my goal forever. So that's wonderful. Jamie Kopp posted her first ad. Nice work, Jamie. Don't love it too much, but maybe it'll be I know there's some people that like literally, like I think like my second ad was like a winner. Like it's like you can, like your first ad can be amazing, but if it's not, then fuck awesome. You still did it and you're on your way. Noelle's working on a new ad, got asked to be a guest on the Mompreneur group in June, got a few organic leads, all wonderful things. That Mompreneur group is really cool. And actually, for those of you that are moms and you're not in that group, just reach out to your upline. I would say me, but every time I do that, I like forget or I can't get to everybody. Reach out to your buddy in the system here and ask them to add you to the Mompreneur group. It's great for some extra support. Jesse wrote, awesome, Kendra, love video ads, Danielle. Oh, posted a new video. You've done video ads before, haven't you, Danielle? Getting more comfortable with my video ads. I'm getting more organic leads than paid at the moment. Fuck, that's awesome. Wicked. It's cool when you're like, when you're not just like going for organic, but you're getting organic. That, you know what that means, Jesse? That means you've been consistent for long enough, right? So what happens is when you guys are consistent for long enough and people are watching you for long enough, and you're not quitting, people will keep like watching you and then eventually they'll reach out to you, but they're waiting for you to quit. So just because they're not liking, just because they're not engaging does not mean they're not watching. So this is a truly a long-term game. So always think like that. Every time you spend a dime, every time you spend a dollar, one thing I'm starting to do, and actually I don't really want to talk about it because I don't know if it's going to work, but I'll share it with you guys anyways. What I'm going to do is I was walking around Calgary the other day and I was like, I wonder if I just advertised to Calgary, like put all my ad budget into Calgary. And because what happens is this, when I went to my yoga studio in Red Deer, I had like hundreds of people going through there every day, hundreds. And I was there all day. And I would be in the mall and people would just walk up to me that I never met. And they're like, have we met? And I'm like, no. And it happened to me all the time in Red Deer. People are like, oh, I just feel like we know each other. And what happens is when people see you enough, they think they know you. And then they have like a trust for you. And instead of you just being somebody like from the intraweb, actually like getting your face in a place where you actually might physically be. And then someone go, oh, I seen you. And I was going to click on that and I was going to ask you, but now that I see you, I'm going to talk to you. So this is just something I'm going to test. I'm not saying it works, but it's something I thought might be smart to run a bunch of ads. If you're comfortable, a lot of you guys that are just starting, you're going to be like, I don't want anybody to know what I'm doing. Whereas I'm at the point where I'm like, yeah, I like this is what I do. Like you come ask me, you might be the next person that changes your life and makes $1 million. Who am I to know who's who? I don't even know who's who anymore. So anyways, it's a thought. It's just an idea. I loved your video, Jesse. It was awesome. I totally agree. Jesse, your videos are amazing right now. Like you're really coming into your own. So Danielle wrote, just flow wise, I feel like I got more flowy with my words. When in my other video ads, I had a lot of pauses and it looked less natural in my old video ads. I also just really enjoyed it. I think I find it more enjoyable and easy to think of comfort content per video. Yeah, well, the more you do, the better you get at it, right? That's just the way it works. I've actually started getting leads now. Yay! Kelly, that's amazing. Congratulations. That's huge. When you get past, Kelly, now that you've done it, it's like, just so you guys know, when you start to get leads, you'll always get leads. Like who on here has got like a bunch of leads and then never got them again? I would be very surprised if one person says yes. Once you start, it's like, I don't know if it's like your pixel or it's just like you figure out how to write and you figure out who you're talking to. And like, because generally when you have an ad that does go, then you kind of just start to build around it. I do anyways. I'll take the same ad and I'll just like replace and add and replace and add. So I feel like that like really gets you your momentum going. So congratulations, Kelly. Kelly's been going hard, man. Like she's been 3 months of pumping out ads, not quitting, keep trying something new. Kelly is somebody that's got it. She's got it, what it takes. She's not quitting. She's going for it. Kelly is head down, ass up. And I love that, Kelly. And you deserve every single freaking lead you get, girl. And you know what? Just so you guys know, if you're getting leads and you're not getting buyers, it's not a bad thing at all. Your leads are still like, I was telling, I think it was Ruby maybe. Hi, Ruby. I see your face right now. I was talking to somebody and I was like, there was one girl I talked to and she was like, I have been following you for 7 months and I'm on your Facebook, I'm on your Instagram, I'm on your email list, I'm on your ManyChat. She's like, I read every single thing you put out. She's like, and I've been watching you for 7 months. I was like, wow. Can you imagine, you guys, if there's somebody that starts following you? Like I never heard from her. I'd never even seen her before. I had no idea. She never liked anything. Because sometimes I do go through my likes and I'll kind of see who people are. I don't recommend doing it often. Sometimes it's kind of cool to see like who's kind of watching. So I never seen her before. So think about it this way. Remember, you guys know how I say like don't do things for other people. You know, like don't do it because you want reciprocation or an outcome. She's been watching me for 7 months with like the belief and the inspiration that at one point she might be able to reach out to me and change her life. Imagine if I would have quit. Like, imagine if I just would have like thrown up my hands on a bad day and been like, you know what? I'm going to go do something else. Where would she be? You know, what would that do for her if I just gave up? So you guys, we do this for our livelihood and to eventually at some point make a business. But if you don't love people, then you're in the wrong business. If you don't like people and you don't love people, this isn't for you. And I'll be straight up about that. You have to love people. And the way you love people is you love yourself first, right? Even Brandon Odom, who's like the biggest introvert I've ever met, he still loves people. Doesn't mean that you can't be an introvert. It just means you have to be about others. So I would really recommend that you spend some time figuring out what you love about people and what you love about yourself. And that way it will keep you going. Because it's really easy to quit when you get in your own little pity party and your own little story and you're like, this isn't working, I don't want to do this anymore. But when you think about those people that are watching you and they actually believe in you and they believe that what you have one day might be for them and you quit, you're letting them down. So it's just something to think about. All right, so let's talk about your guys. Let's do a Q&A. But you guys can, there's only 14 of you on here. So raise your hand if you have a question. And we'll go through questions. And then if we have time, we can pull somebody out on their ads that hasn't been pulled out before. We can do that too. So nobody's going to raise their hand. Let's see. You guys have any questions for me? Really? That seems kind of crazy if you don't. Oh, okay. So then fine. If none of you guys are going to raise your hands. I love you. I love you too, Brookie. Thank you. Okay, so while I'm waiting for you guys to not raise your hands, or maybe you are, or maybe you're typing, just a couple things. So my ebook is going to be ready soon, and I'm going to give it to you guys to use. It is my ebook, which means it's written like as if I wrote it. At first, I'll be honest, I was like, I'm going to write this so that like any of the team could potentially use it and it like sound like it was by them. But then I was like, no, that's not going to work. So I wrote it as if I wrote it. And you can still easily use it for your leads and just say your business partner, because technically I am your business partner. If you're on this call, not all of you, but a lot of you, I'm technically your business partner or your mentor or whatever. You can say I wrote it, obviously. Or you can take the layout. You go to Fiverr. Fiverr is an app that you can get on your phone. I will give you the guy's name that did it, because first of all, I want to make sure that it's decent. And then you're going to ask him to rebuild the exact same layout for you, and you're just going to provide different pictures and a different bio. That's it. So those are two options that you guys will have to use it. I will say the most sales I ever got was from using an ebook, which is why I wrote one. Did somebody teach me how to write an ebook? No. Did I know what I was doing at all? No. Did I pay for some heavy duty training? I didn't pay a cent to learn how to write an ebook. This is the thing, you guys, this is how you need to be thinking, is how can you always be one step ahead? How can you always do something new? How can you always find a new way? It doesn't have to cost money at all. Writing an ebook is literally going to cost me $100. So I'm not saying take the money away from your ad budget. If your ad budget's tight, obviously save it for your ad budget. But I feel like you could probably, even if this guy's $100, I'm pretty sure you could get another guy to do it for $50 just by taking out the video, because I have a video I put in mine. And I think that was like an extra $50 just to do that. So anyways, I'm doing that. And also the web developer is working on the websites that you guys will be able to customize. Now, just to be super duper clear, we are not going to be running traffic to the websites. The website's for people that you talk to that want more info. They want to get to a little bit to know you more. For those of you that want to blog, for those of you that are starting projects that you want to share, that you're creating content, whether it's photography or building furniture or whatever, right? It's just going to be an opportunity for you to put all your stuff in one area. And then you guys can just, all I'm doing is I'm building shells for you guys to do what you want with them. In the beginning, I wanted to build them all specifically for you guys, but at the end of the day, that's not going to help you. It's not going to help you. So also I wanted to let you guys know that every Thursday, I'm starting something called Shauna Unleashed. I'm doing like a series, and I am targeting it specifically for entrepreneurs on my Facebook fan page. That will be training, and it will be useful for you guys. So instead of doing a Thursday training, like I said I was going to do for this crew, because like I said, there's a lot of people not even showing up to them. So I'm going to do a training on my fan page, and that way I'm going to hit leads, and I'm going to provide content for the community and for you guys. So on those go lives, you can ask questions. And if I don't answer them on there, I'll answer them in our group. So I'm going to be live streaming from there. And I'm going to eventually be doing YouTube and Facebook live streaming. It just costs a little bit more money to get that going. But again, if you want to do something, you guys have an idea. If you're seeing somebody else do something, just Google it. A lot of times you think it's super complicated. Like I was like, oh, Grant Cardone, he shares on YouTube and Facebook. I bet you that's really expensive. Well, it's not. It's actually, it does cost $600 for the app that you need to do it. But other than that, like, you know, it's not. And that's new, actually. It used to be free to be able to do it, and Facebook just changed it. So anyways, if you want to do something, like you see those go lives that people are doing where they have like the cool little writing on the bottom, those are called Be Lives. Be Lives free. It's like doesn't cost anything. You want to start a blog, you know, you can start a blog for free, right? Like if you want to do something, stop waiting for someone to teach you how to do it and just do it. If it has to do with marketing, it's going to build your business, then just go for it, right? I love that idea. Thank you, Shauna. I'm so excited for Shauna Unleashed. I know. I feel like I might have to put a disclaimer underneath it that's like, this is not a porn show or something, because I've had a few people be like, don't call it that. I'm like, I already bought ShaunaUnleashed.com. It's happening. I'm doing Shauna Unleashed Entrepreneur Series. So, the last thing is I have a logo being made for our group for Abundance Unleashed, and it is going to be called the Unleashed Lifestyle. That's what our like tag is going to be. So for those of you that haven't yet branded yourself or really just like don't know when you're going to want to do it, guess what? this is a brand that you can use, okay? You can use the logo. You can call, you're the Abundance Unleashed team, right? So if you want to use that branding and you want to use that logo, after I have it done, it's going to be done in I think 2 days or something. You guys will be able to, when you welcome people into the system, you can put the logo on it, the Unleashed Lifestyle, Abundance Unleashed. And then we also if you welcome them into the ACE community, if you do that, they want you to put the ACE logo on there too. So if you need that, just let me know and I'll send it to you. Would you recommend a blog? It's been in my head for a month, but I have no idea what to talk about. Well, I recommend a blog if you are really clear on your audience and you really like writing, right? So writing is a way for me to be able to share, it's kind of like I took a bunch of stuff from the blog to write my ebook. So it was really helpful for me that. But what's your intention with your blog? I wouldn't just write for the sake of writing. There's so many people that blog that's don't take your time away. But if it's something that you like and you enjoy, then yeah, I would. And if you find a way to drive traffic, right? You have 11,000 people on your Instagram, it might be something that you could start writing and driving people there. And then you could have a little pop-up window like I do. That's the webinar, you watch the webinar, register for the ebook, right? You can kind of hit 2 birds with 1 stone. So both of those are a check for me. Exactly. I love writing. I could incorporate affiliate programs into it. Totally. Perfect. Do it. Do it. I would really talk about, Kendra, for you about, what you learned from going from MLM to affiliate marketing. And because you learned a lot of skills, right? There's a lot that shifted for you. And I would really talk about that. I think that's really cool for you to talk about. I would read that. So it's getting dark. Excuse me. So you guys don't have any questions? Well, I wanted to share something with you guys today. Somebody told me something, and it's something that I think is a really good thing to reflect on, is he told me to stop talking and start sharing. Brian's webinar. I know. You know what? Hold on. Before I get into this, I texted Brian and I was like, hey, Brian. I was like, I want to bug you. I'm going to ask you about your webinar because I'm brave like that. Because nobody will ask Brian. Everybody's freaking scared of Brian or something. But I'm not scared. And he laughed. So he wrote, ha, 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 ha. But he didn't actually answer me. So I'll bug him again tonight before I go to bed. Be like, you didn't answer me, and I'll get you an answer. But I did ask, just so you know. Look at my app, wonder if it's kind of negative. Yes, I will, for sure. I'll just finish what I was about to talk about, and then we'll pull it up, because it's getting dark, and then you won't be able to see me anymore anyways. So he told me to stop talking and start sharing. And that percolated a lot for me today. And I was really thinking about, what does he mean? Am I talking about things that I don't know shit about? Or where am I talking from? And I thought about it a lot. And when I really thought about it, I figured out that a lot of stuff that I talk about, not all the time, but on some of my trainings and stuff, they're kind of surface level shit. And it's very rare that we actually get deep down into the things that are the other layers, right? The things that we don't really even see. We just talk about the stuff that's on the top. And something I've always talked about is, don't talk about something until you have the answer, until you have a resolution. And sometimes when we're always living in our answers, we lose the lesson of what the journey actually brings us. And when I was mulling through all this, and to be totally honest, I haven't completely figured it out yet, but I think it's something that I just wanted to share with you guys. because I think it's something that we could all reflect on. Are you talking or are you sharing? And, one thing that I've really dove into lately is my own courage, and noticing how courageous I am, not what I've been doing and not the things I've been accomplishing, but who is Shauna been through the whole process. And I've realized that one of the most powerful things that I've achieved has been my courage. And it solved a lot of answers for me as to why I was certain ways in the past, and maybe why I was more angry, because I wasn't courageous and I knew I wasn't standing in my power. So just something that I want to leave you guys all with before we jump on this ad, and I think you guys should write this down, is, are you talking or are you sharing? And I would love next Sunday maybe for us to see what you guys came up with for that, out of curiosity, because I'm still percolating on it too. Okay, so let's do this. Ruby, I'm going to pull you out and we're going to share your screen. Where are you? I don't see you.
I think Ruby just left.
Shit. Okay. She did leave. All right. Okay, well, there's like people dropping like flies now. Like 3 people just jumped off. So, well, then tonight's going to be a short one. Sometimes they're long, sometimes they're short. And either way is perfectly perfect. So, you guys want to have a good night? Oh, yeah, Jesse. So, by the way, that Thursday thing, we're going to scrap it because we're going to do Shauna. I'm going to do Shauna Unleashed on Thursdays. So, the thing is like this, is I was actually going to base that idea around who showed up tonight, and 14 or 15 people out of 130 showed up and nobody asked questions. So I'm definitely not doing another training. If numbers start to come up and people, and like we're running over like over an hour every time, I will for sure run another training. But until that happens, I'm going to hit up my leads and my business first, right? Income producing activities, because that's where I'm going to be able to teach you guys more from anyways, is from doing. So we'll just scrap that idea for now. And Salima's got a question here. Hold on. Still having troubles with my ads. Haven't gotten any leads or comments. Barely any likes, but I'm on my lunch break at work, so can't pull up any ads. Okay, Salima, have you been testing different pictures? You need more powerful pictures. I have seen your ads. You need some different pictures. I would say if you're going to do picture ads, the other thing is you need to do a video ad. Video ads do way better than picture ads. So, Salima, try video ads. That's the thing, you guys, is if your picture ads aren't doing it, you have to switch. You just gotta. So I would say start looking into video ads. Salima, I have read your ad. It's wonderful. It's very well written. So you either, number one, you get different pictures. If they're not working with that, then you're going to have to shoot a video. You need to get up the courage. Exactly. When you get out of your comfort zone, that's really when things start to work out. For Aweber, how often do you send out emails content after your initial sequence? So they get, on my Aweber, they get 6 emails, and then they get one like a week or 2 later. And then I usually send out like once a month. Or for the live webinars. The live webinars I'll send one out once a week for that. I'd share my ad right now. I got lots of shares, but only a few comments. Okay, well, why don't you pull it up? Do you want to?
Sure.
Really? Okay, let's do it. Spotlight video. Just share.
Do I just share screen now?
Yeah. So LaRonda wrote, I'm getting lots of leads, but I seem to not be targeting the right individuals. Yes. That is a huge part of it, Loranda. I've done that too. If you're not getting the right leads, like action takers, then look at your ad. Are you saying something that's like, 90% done for you system? Something where it's like you want to attract entrepreneurs. So like, who are you talking to when you read your ad? And we can look at your ad and we could see. I would be happy to do that. So what if life didn't have to be so I've read this. What if everybody's just, you already are. It's a good ad. I've read this, right, Kelly? I'm pretty sure I've read this.
I think so. I've had it for, I think I posted it on the 30th.
Okay, let's see your picture. And this is, okay, so this got approved, Kelly?
Yep.
Because, usually when you have writing on it, a
doesn't?
A lot of times when they have writing on it, they won't get approved. So it's, you got 134 shares. That's pretty awesome.
And just like...
how many comments do you have?
Not many.
Not very many.
1, 2, 3. 3?
3, okay. So yeah.
I turned this one off and I started another one and I've only gotten 1 comment. I think I started a new one yesterday or a couple days ago.
I would try this same ad with a different picture.
Picture? Yeah.
Without writing on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just see, because, that's what I would do. Then you'll know if it's the ad copy or the picture, but my guess it is the picture.
Okay, because this is my second picture for this ad.
And the first picture, the first ad, did it do anything?
No. Let's see if I can find it. It was pretty...
I like that. That's cute.
Let me see. Sorry. I could probably hit photos, right? It was... where was it? Oh yeah, this one. That was my first one, and I don't think I left it up very long.
And you still got 46 likes and 2 shares. The ad copy's good. Because you're getting a lot of engagement. I know that ad copy. I've read it. It is good. It's a good ad. So another thing you can do is I would test it with another picture.
Okay.
And to be honest, have you ever tried this selfie one?
Which one?
The one that's your profile picture.
Oh, no.
Try that one.
Okay.
My selfie pictures have done the best.
Okay.
The best.
This one I have right now is my current ad, but it's I only got one message.
Okay, so run that other one again.
Okay.
With your profile picture.
Okay.
So just so you guys know, I will do this like 10 times. In my opinion, Kelly has a good ad copy. She just needs to pair it with something that's going to do really well. So when I have an ad that I have an inkling about, like I think that this ad, obviously, even though your last picture didn't do as well, you still had like a couple shares and you still had 40 some likes. So that's not terrible. And you probably didn't have it up for very long. You said it came down quick, right?
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. I will take an ad like that, an ad copy, and I'll just keep changing the picture.
Just keep testing it with different pictures.
I will. Yep, I will. Because you're close.
Yeah.
So if you're that close, don't change too much.
Okay.
I would say that you could figure out, because then once you have it, like I run the same ad copy all the time now. Like I have like 5 or 6 that I rotate through, and I change up little things about it, but the shell is the same because I think the shell works.
Yeah.
So I would say try a selfie. And then, yeah.
I will. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're close, Kelly. You're so close.
I hope so.
Remember, so.
I know, so it's coming.
Yes.
I'll stop share.
Okay. All these, but I seem to be okay. So shoot, my computer's broken at the moment. Currently on my mobile phone, I have over 55 leads with my current ads since switching over to Ace. Before over 40, and only been running it in total for a few weeks. I think my issue was targeting people with interest instead of job titles. Yeah, I don't target interests at all, to be honest. So I can't help you out on that. Yeah, but if your computer is working, you can always look at that another time. Ruby's back. Ruby, you want to pull it up? I unmuted you. Oh, wait. There.
There we go. I said I'll try. Everything's dying. My phone died. My computer died.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. So anyways, I'm back. I will try to jump on.
Oh, and just to let you guys know, David Wilkinson, I don't know if you guys know who he is, but he's kicking some serious ass. He's coming on next Sunday. Do not miss that. It's going to be huge. It's an opportunity for you to ask someone that's like, huge, doing really well.
Why does it just go straight to my business manager? Okay, sorry, it's taking so long.
Okay, share your screen.
Okay, where do I go to share screen again?
Very bottom, little green box with an arrow.
Gotcha. Oh. Let's see. No, I don't want to leave the meeting. Oh. I don't know what's happening.
It's not working?
In computers.
It should say invite, manage participants, share screen.
I know, but now I'm like, here, hang on. No, this is not what I want. Okay. See if I can come back. Oh. No. I'm sorry.
That's okay. What are you looking at right now? Can you see us all?
No, I only see Kelly.
Okay, so go to up in the top, go to speaker view and hit gallery view.
There, okay, now I'm on the big one. Now I see Kelly in big. Okay, share screen.
There you go. We're patient. It's all good, sister.
Okay. But I'll also show you all of Lauren's business stuff. Annoying me. Okay. Now can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm going to try to go.
So just go up to the top and type Facebook in there.
Yeah.
That's how I do it.
Okay. Oh, I'm having my internet issues here.
All good, sister. Okay, no, type, just go to the very top. Go to the very, very top. Like where you can, where it says business.facebook.com. Yeah, click on that. Here, Ruby.
Okay.
I'm going to request remote control of your screen.
You do that.
Just accept
Go
it.
for it. Approve.
And I'll help you.
Might go faster.
No, it'll actually might even go slower, but so this is, I know there's other ways to do this, but I'm just gonna go.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Why is your that's not how you go to your page. Some people's
No, but
it does this. I don't know why, but
I know.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that for some people.
Super annoying.
You gotta go over here. Which one is it? This one? This bottom one?
Yeah. Yeah.
You just gotta go to it on the left-hand side. You just gotta go to it a different way.
Yeah.
Some people's just look different. All right. Now you
Okay.
can find it. I gave up my remote control.
Okay. I think
So what was your question, Ruby? You're not you said that it might be too negative. Okay.
yeah, like I'm trying, yeah. I definitely don't want it to be too negative. Okay. Oh. Okay, it's one of my more recent ones. Let's just quick scroll
Is it a
down.
photo?
Yeah, I had a photo. Why am I?
Just
My
go
page
to,
isn't loading.
that's okay. Just go to how recent was it? You just posted it?
Yeah, like Wednesday, I think.
Okay.
This one.
Okay. Ooh, nice statistic.
I make my children be my photographer.
Perfect.
Okay.
No, you're just hitting pain points. It's not negative. Most people hit pleasure points, but if you can hit a pain point well, it can be really good. Is this running right now?
No, I shut it off. It didn't, I don't know if this one, if I got one comment only, I just shut it off.
Okay. Well,
I actually ran the same ad copy, 2 pictures.
Yeah. So it starts off really good, but then you ramble a bit. So
Okay.
I had a home-based business, but didn't like pitching products to friends and family. Get rid of, take notes on what I'm going to tell you.
I got my paper handy.
Get rid of, plus it was very low commissions.
Okay.
And I would get rid of the whole next paragraph.
Okay.
Leave the, I wanted a way to have both Supermom gig and generate. Leave that.
Okay.
I would get rid of, so yep, I did all the way. Yeah, see, it's way too long. It's way too long. That's the only reason, but it starts out really hot. You just got talking too much, tried to fit too much in. So get rid of, no, get out. You're not allowed in here. Go. Get rid of everything until, and just so you guys know, stay as far away from the word opportunity as possible. Instead of using the word opportunity, use invitation. We want to get.
Oh, yeah.
So,
okay.
I would say get rid of so yep, I did all the way to by joining this supportive online marketing community. Get rid of that paragraph. Leave from this educational platform on because I don't know what to do with that yet. Get rid of sounds too good to be true. Right? It's not. Get rid of that. But leave the rest. We know the world is changing and so much money is being made online. I would keep creating income online to level up and find that young, happy, independent girl again because you talked earlier about how you lost your young, happy, and independent, so it ties it back in. Now for motivated and adventurous business women, not just women, because you don't want just
Okay.
I would get super clear on who you're looking for. Just having motivated and adventurous women isn't super clear. So you really want to get super clear on who you want to work with. This is what's important, you guys, is you want to be picky with who you want to work with, because you want to work with people that you like. A couple $1,000s to make is not worth it when you not get along with somebody. I'm telling you. This is for, I will show you the exact steps I'm using to create my own lifestyle. Okay, Ruby, take all that stuff out. I want to see you. Can you send this to me tomorrow?
Sure.
Take all the stuff out that I told you to take out, and I want to relook at it. Everybody that's on this call, Ruby's going to come out next week, because this ad starts off really good, Ruby, but we got to get really specific on who you're looking for and what problem you've really solved. Because those are two things that are super clear in this. To be honest, it needs a bit of work. So can you take that stuff out, and then your other job is to find out who exactly you want to work with, not just motivated and adventurous women. Like, you're not going to get along with every motivated and adventurous woman, right? So what more do they need? You want them to be business women. You want people that want to work from home but don't want to sell products to their friends and family. You mentioned that. So just get super clear. And then really I want you to also look at what's the major problem you've solved. What a problem are you solving for people? True. Right? That's what we need to get to with ads. The other thing is I almost think that you should do a value video on this. Start it off with those statistics. You know what? One of the best things, you guys, that you can learn to do is you can learn how to write a good ad from writing good from shooting good content videos. Shooting content videos will teach you so much about how to run a good ad, because then all you need to do is throw your pitch in there. That's all you need to do left. You need to capture people, you need to keep them engaged, and then you got to give them a call to action. So can you scroll up a little bit? Women earn 74 cents in every dollar for every dollar made by men. Why? Why is that? You guys know why that? Do you know why that is, Ruby? Did you know it's because most women won't get out of their comfort zones? Most women don't believe in themselves. Most women actually, did you know that the average income that most women think that they need to earn is $30,000 a year? Why is that? Because they have been told that that's okay. Because they are scared to take risks, because they don't want their children to be negatively affected. 1/3 of women will start businesses compared to men because they're afraid of failure. So let's talk about that. Why is that? Why are women so scared? Dig into that. Talk about that. Are you scared, Ruby? No, you're not scared. Ruby will freaking walk in her heels into any place, order a Bellini, and laugh her head off louder than anybody that you've met. She's not scared. She doesn't give a shit. Well, how about you, Ruby? You be Ruby, and you show them that side of women. That's more powerful. I think that you have something here. I think you started with something, and then you conformed to what you thought needed to be said. You started off hot. You started off talking about something that mattered, and then you got lost in your pitch.
Okay.
So what is the problem here? It's women being disempowered and thinking that they can't do it because they're scared to take risks, because number one, they don't want their husband to think less of them, their parents to think less of them, and they don't want to fail their children. Well, fear kills more dreams than anything else does, and it's not real. So what is the answer? Mentorship, training, invitation, motivation, community, and we have all those things here. The average woman that suffers from low confidence will find it here. And confidence is the number one thing holding back women from making a career. And I will tell you how many girls that are on here right now have more confidence since you got into this program. Right in the chat. How many people, if you gained one thing, if you walked away tomorrow, what is your number? Do you feel like you gained more confidence or more support or both? You bet. Oh, yes. It's only 10. Both for sure. Confidence, yeah, both. Hell yeah, both. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 girls out of who's on here. There's probably some that just aren't commenting. Can you write no if you haven't got either? I want to hear that if that's true. And even more motivation. Perfect. And be honest, if you haven't gained those, just write it in the chat. I'm not going to be like, oh, you liar. I actually want to know, because if not, I want to set up a one-on-one with you. I want to talk about where you're at. Because those are the two things that most people gain right off the bat. Could those two things help somebody run a business, Ruby?
The what?
Could those two things help somebody run a successful business? Confidence?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah?
The thing is, though, like what I wrote there about women are caring for the children and elderly, that comes from Statistics Canada, actually. Like,
yeah,
sometimes...
So you're saying the main reason that women are making less is because they're caring for children and elderly?
A lot, because we're giving up, I guess partly, like you say, we're being told this is what we should do, right? Why, you know?
Yeah, I'm not saying your statistics are wrong.
No.
At all. Women are caring for the children and the elderly, resulting in less hours worked and interrupting careers. 100%. But why the hell do women not become successful entrepreneurs? You can still work with the children and elderly and still be a successful entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Right? Like I am. And I work with children full time.
I think I didn't get my point across then, because I'm saying here is now we now have the flexibility to become top earners and still do the rest if we want. If we want.
Yeah, so that's exactly it. You're not getting your point across, because even I was like thrown off by it, right?
Yeah.
So now you have some things to percolate.
Yeah.
Why don't you work on your clarity, take out the stuff that we talked about, right? Like the less is more, you guys. Less is more. And then, but let's build off this ad. I think this has got something, Ruby. This is the thing about ads, you guys, is don't just scrap something completely because it didn't work. Tweak it until it works. And if you do it a bunch and you do all these changes and you make it shorter and you get more clear and you're still not getting anything, then yeah, scrap it. When I say don't fall in love with your ads, what I mean is like, don't just keep trying it because you love it. Like make sure that it's worth scrapping before you scrap it. So, yeah, Ruby, why don't you do that? And then we'll bring you out next Sunday. Okay.
And what about my picture? I have very low self-confidence in my pictures.
I would edit that one a little bit more.
Okay.
Send it to me. I'll edit for you.
Okay.
And I know I said I wasn't going to do everything for you guys, but little things like this. I also have a training. If you guys haven't seen it, go on my YouTube channel. It's called iPhone Training for Marketers. Watch it. Yeah, I would just edit this a little bit more because it's not clear is the problem. So I can try and make it more clear. But otherwise, I think it's a great picture. It's just, if I can get it more clear, I will. And if not, you just have to get another picture.
Okay. And like, I'm wondering, like, is it good to do far away or closer or
closer?
What?
Closer.
What?
Closer.
Closer? Okay.
The closer you are to the camera, the better and more realistic. I've tested it. I've tested the exact same picture from far away and from close up, and the close up one, I've tested it like 3 times. Close up ones always do better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
For me anyways,
So would you take this same one and crop it, but then it blows up? Would it look crazy?
No, this was close enough, Ruby. This one's good.
Oh, okay.
Crop it anymore.
Okay.
You're gonna lose elements of it. It's actually It's actually framed really nice.
Okay.
I think the only reason it possibly might not be doing well is because it's a little bit blurry. Did they take this picture from the front of your camera or for the back, or for the front of your phone or your back?
You froze.
Did you could you see this picture framed when they took it?
When the kids took it?
Yeah. Like, did they show you it?
Well, I just got them to take a whole bunch so that I could pick the ones that looked the better ones.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just wondering why it's so blurry.
Well, yeah, it might have been moving, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, send it to me and we'll see what we can do. And if I don't think that it can be sorted, then we'll just get another one.
Yeah. We'll
Okay.
keep going.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Alrighty. So you just gotta hit the stop sharing screen and then you're good.
Oh yeah, the red.
All right. See, I am in tears thinking of how lost I had been before I've settled and didn't know my worth or what I was capable of before. Aw. Well, I'm glad that you found a place. You've gained a lot of confidence and even more motivation. That's amazing. That's a good start. I've always been confident and against the rules. I don't care about consequences. Amina, she's a rebel. She's a rebel. Never underestimate the power of a woman. Believe it or not, we have more balls than guys. We should just wake up. Excuse my language. Download editing apps, babes. Practice your angles. Yes. Amina. Amina, where's your ads? I want to see your ads. Next week, we're pulling you out. It's getting late. I got to go. We're an hour over. I want to keep these to an hour. But I'm glad that some of you guys did come out. I'm really working on them. Okay. Okay, next week, Amina's coming out. Perfect. We'll see you here. But we're going to go. I'm going to go. Hope you guys have a great night. And we'll talk to you soon, all right? Good night.
Awesome.